Ireland said he was the health inspector, right?
Yeah, but I feel like this guy said something last time. He was he shooing you guys away or what?
Yeah, he was shooing me away saying that...
Oh, damn, we can barely hear you. I mean, can you guys hear him? I can hardly hear him.
No.
How's that?
My thing was turned down or something.
Yeah, I'm on my laptop. I'm in the process of repainting my mom's basement.
That's nice.
Okay.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah, that's a lot better. I was just gonna say.
Okay. Yeah, he was shooing me away because, like, I said that I was the health inspector, and it was basically like, we don't serve food or whatever. There's nothing to inspect down here.
I don't remember the exact excuse, but I think he was kind of shooing you guys away a little bit.
Yeah.
And this guy is, do you remember what he looked like? He is very, I'll give you a description here. So he's kind of hunched back and very wicked looking. Like Hunchback of Notre Dame, he's got these little stubby feet, very deformed, but he also looks very, pretty gruesome. He's called the Keeper. And he also has, unlike the others, he has a, I guess, chainmail or scale mail shirt and a massive maul. Okay, so yeah, he's nothing to look at. And then he's got of course, he's got two apes here that are jumping around. And those are just people dressed up in suits. I don't know, maybe you guys oh shit, I just forgot. You guys never saw gorillas or apes before, so.
I'm in jail.
Have you been to, has your character been to, what's that, Stranglethorn Vale?
Who are you asking?
Anybody.
Me. My hometown.
Maybe you've never seen like a monkey before or something. That might be scary. You might be scared.
I feel like I'd be scared if I saw one out in the open.
Well, they are a little weird, aren't they? They're like even the little ones, because the little ones will climb up on stuff and they'll throw things at you.
I think it's scary because they could just kill you without a thought. That's how strong they are.
Well, see, when they start throwing feces, you have to do a power move and drop your hands and then throw your own feces back at them. Got to assert that dominance.
I've learned everything I know about dealing with primates from WWE. So, what do you guys want to do? Here, so he's gonna shoo you away. Are you gonna resist him? You got Chris back here being a creepy crawler. And Leofix here, or sorry, Sir Kairos is here having chit chat, some tea and scones in prison. Yeah. All these bugbears are walking around telling you. You hear other cellmates, by the way, not cellmates, but well, you hear other cells moving around. I don't say that much. And also, when you walk by King Barnes, though, you notice he had a lot of things scribbled on his like his wall. I would say his walls. They were just covered in numbers or something like that.
Can I try and communicate with the dwarf?
Yeah, how would you do that?
Oh, I am realizing now that I meant to do that over Messenger this week, but I forgot. I don't know. Can he hear me if I kind of yell out here? Oh, these bugbears are out here. They're gonna bitch at me, aren't they?
Wait.
So yeah, you've been talking to this guy in a very kind of hushed,
Right.
kind of a quiet conversation.
Okay.
And they'll,
Oh, sorry. You go ahead.
no, I was just gonna say they'll start staring you down and rattling your door and stuff like that if you get too noisy.
Could I call out to him in Dwarvish in just like 3 quick words? Um. Hmm. Can I say something like prison break and then other dwarves? So, but I want to say it with like the inflection of like asking a question in Dwarvish.
Okay. So, prison break, other dwarves. Okay, so let me see. That's in Dwarvish. So in Dwarvish, you want to yell that out.
Yeah.
That will garner some attention. Let me just pull back here. Oops. What is this? Oh, this is the wrong one. I just wanted to see if they have Dwarvish, but I don't think they do. And so what they would probably hear is you making sounds. Okay, prison break, other dwarves. Let's see, how would he answer that? Like a yes or no. Prison break could mean, is there a plan to break out? Are there dwarves? He's gonna answer in a no, and then he's gonna say yes. And then you're gonna have these two bugbears kind of do their thing about be correction officers here, do correction officer stuff.
Geez, even in jail, you're allowed to talk to each other.
This is a jail, boy. This is prison.
Huh. Okay. I'll holler back one thing, and I'll just holler back. Be ready.
Ready. Okay, you got a set of eyes that are looking through the bars here. Looking at you, and they're looking at Sirik here. And he says one more word, and I'm going to come in there. Somebody's going to bleed. Is it going to be you or you?
I'll say back, if you come in here, you're not leaving.
One might set him off there. He's got a short fuse right now. So I will say, Grace, you're probably not spotted right now, but this guy will I'll start to patrol around. Maybe he's gonna start looking around. You know what? He will probably go up north first. But as he's doing that, his gorillas start to train the room and see Crash here, and they start making howling noises and jumping up and down. As he is walking away. Are you guys doing anything?
Not at the moment. I'm going to see what happens next.
Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and roll an intimidation check to kind of put the gorillas in check.
Okay.
$17.
Let's see here. You got two of them, so they're kind of like, they can see you, Iolan, too, right? So, maybe they're not feeling too brave because they don't have the numbers. So, I'll say maybe not heads, but odds. They get skittish, and even they'll stand their ground. Okay, so they're gonna throw back they're gonna throw it back at you, and they're gonna start making louder noises, and they're gonna take steps forward, and then they're gonna take steps back. And then this noise, you hear something said in giant, and so and it sounds like a question, and you start to hear heavy footsteps coming back towards the area of this room here. I'll just ping it.
Would I be able to understand what was said in giant?
Yeah, he's saying something. It sounds like he's yelling at his gorillas, like what's wrong, basically. So it would be, what's Ma'at? Hoot Ma'at. Probably sound like giant. Make it sound more like it. Ma'at. So he's wondering what it is, and he's starting to sound like he's kind of coming back.
Okay.
I get some giant words out here. They should write them really big so they're easy to find. Giant words. Anything else from, you gonna wait and see what happens, or are you gonna take off running?
No, I'm gonna kind of stand my ground, and I'm gonna at least put my hands on my axe.
Okay, you're gonna stay there.
Yeah, for now.
How about you, Ayolan? You hanging out? There it is.
I'm just gonna like slowly take it, like, you know how like you kind of shuffle your feet when your mom sends you to your room. but you don't really want to go there yet.
Okay.
So like I'm walking real slow back up the stairs.
Okay, so you hear a where first do. Basically asking who's there. And he pop around the corner. You see this guy scan the room and he sees Cass here. And he's like, he yelled at you like, didn't I tell you that you were dismissed? Orc. And then with the master here, the gorillas start to puff their chests out and they start doing a full-on flex routine. They start flashing their triceps behind their back. Since you were intimidating them earlier, they're going to do the same. I see here. So yeah, so the keeper is telling you to. I'm looking for something here. Okay. So yeah, the keeper is asking you why you haven't left yet.
I was just on my way up the steps. And I'm going to go ahead and continuing back up towards the top of the staircase.
Okay, he's going to stand there and watch you walk up there.
Okay. I'll then go ahead and proceed and poke my head out into the kitchen again.
Okay. Iolan, you as well? Or are you going to hang out here?
Yeah, I'm gonna head back up to the kitchen and like be behind Karask.
Okay. Griff, any update?
Starting to feel pretty separated, but no updates yet. I'm gonna hang out here until they move in my direction.
So where are you at exactly? Right here?
Yep, so I'm here, and then my plan is to, once they, I'll wait, and if they start coming this way, then I'll probably just take a step back and go up here and then hang out in one of the crates that I was digging through earlier. So that'll be my plan.
Okay. Well, I will jump over to the other screen, but let's see which way this guy wants to go. He doesn't want to go upstairs. Looks like we got 1, 2, 3 potential ways he could go. Or maybe he will stand at the stairs. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's see which way he just wanders first. 2. Okay. 1 was north, 2 is east. So, I think he's gonna start kind of taking his time going this way now.
Cool. I'll probably just try to stay around the corner from him. And then, yeah.
And then you can hear his pet, his two pet apes just kind of doing ape things, going ape shit in the background. Okay. I'll return to that in a second. Let's do back up at the top. We will have everybody's character, but let's hide these guys for now. Oh, it took a while to load. Okay, Glesk and Iolan back into the pantry. If you guys need descriptions, again, I'll give you them, but this is the storage room, and it seems relatively, nothing really changed.
Okay. So are the orcs still in the kitchen quarters?
Yeah, if you go through here and take a look,
All right.
it looks like they have the situation here. The doors are closed, and it's just the orcs in here. And by this time, they got one of these guys stuffed into the fireplace.
Okay.
That sounds like another guy I know.
It sounds like they're honoring Donkey Jank very well.
It does.
All right. So what I was thinking is, and let me know if this sounds good to you guys, but I was thinking about rallying the orc troops here and then going back down into the dungeon and then equipping them with the picks and simple tools so they can arm themselves, and then I guess we can proceed with the jailbreak, if that sounds good to you guys.
Works for me.
Do you want to pull all of them out of here?
No, I'd like to have one or two remain just to kind of man the most basic kitchen duties.
Okay. Um, okay, so they may be a bit receptive to you, so if you convince them to arm themselves, keep in mind though, keep in mind that they are generally, like, if you took stock of them, they look like commoners.
Right.
In terms of orcs, so they're more the peon variety.
Okay.
Zub.
And I'm going to represent them with one token,
Okay.
but I'm going to write the number of them on here so that you can just assume that there's, I think they're telling me 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, there's 26 of them in here.
That's what I'm talking about.
If you ask them to come down, some of them are kind of split on that, and they're not sure that they want to do that. And you hear some chatter among them about, like, the war chief. They might execute the war chief if we, if we get caught. So morale here isn't very high.
All right.
You might, and as is, you might be able to get like a D something number of them to come with you.
Okay. Did they know which cell or approximately which part of the prison ward that the war chief is located in?
Maximum security.
Oh, he's in maximum security? All right.
Yeah.
All right, well, I'll go ahead and give my monologue about them dying honorable deaths as orcs in order to free the war chief. And I'll try and go ahead and recruit them to join this cause. I'll explain that there are simple weapons downstairs, picks, that you can arm yourself with.
So you want to kind of rally them up.
Yes.
Let's do this. Do some kind of charisma check, and based off of that, we'll determine how many dice extra there might be that would decide to do this.
Can I use an intimidation check? Can I basically say, if you don't follow me, I'm going to kill you?
Yeah, you could do that. You'll be like, you'll have bigger problems than giants if you don't.
Right.
Okay.
21.
21. Okay, that'll get you 4d6 of them. Oh, there's some low rolls. Okay. So 9 of them agree to come down and take up arms. And they are represented by this guy right here. And I'm going to say 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm just going to drop these. No, just 8. I'm going to drop these guys out of the picture. Just to sort of spatially kill one that doesn't, and say again. Okay, so visually this should make sense. The guy with the red dot is not, how many? 9 of them. 9 of them rolled into 1.
Okay. Sounds good.
Actually, I'll give him a different color. I'll give him blue. Because you're wearing a blue cape.
And blue at the 1.
Okay, and while you're doing that, let's jump back down here for a second. We have Chris creeping along the wall. You have this guy here probably moving half speed, so that would be he's just making rounds. Gorillas are following. I'd say 1 or 2, let's say like 3 rounds went by. So I'll have him go up some more. 1, 2, 3. He'll decide which way to go. Which way is he gonna go? Odd is left, even is straight. Okay, he's gonna go straight for the water. You got the gorillas here making their way behind him. They don't have any special, like, okay, that wouldn't be, I don't know if they have any special, so I was looking to see if they had any special scent or anything.
Hey Dave, real quick, what is this thing in the corner? Is this like a cart or is this a big box?
Yeah, it looks like a cart with some picks in it.
Cool. I will just kind of like crawl underneath the cart, and that's where I'll be hiding.
Okay. 6. So what about Leo? So sorry, Sir Kairos.
Yes.
Anything that you are doing now, or just staring down the bugbear?
I will ask Sirik if this is the moment we want to stage our attack.
The Theric is like says he would gladly stage an attack, but he is still chained to the wall.
Well, I have my sword. I don't know if I could break the chain without the bugbear seeing, and then I have to tank the bugbear one-on-one, and if the other one comes in, that's bad. Maybe I will. Can I hand my sword to Sirik and tell him to try and free himself, and then I'll distract the guard?
I'm thinking about that.
Your horse in the hallway.
Oh yeah, I could summon my mount. I don't know.
Okay. Yeah, you could do that, I guess. There's not a lot of room in there, but
And he could attack him.
I hope I have the token for that, but I'm not sure.
All right, so he's an elk. Let me look up his stat block. Yeah, so why don't I do that? I'll cast Find Steed in the hallway and summon Kiranon to create a distraction, and then I will have Sirik free himself in the distraction.
Okay, where do you want him to be summoned? Here?
Yeah, I suppose. That's fine.
Okay. I'm still looking for him, sorry.
That's okay.
Just a placeholder, I swear.
That's fine. All right, so he has an intelligence of 6. No, it's higher than that. No, okay, yeah. So his intelligence is 6, so he's a little bit smarter. All right, so yeah, I'll summon Kiranon and hand my sword to Sirik and tell him to work on freeing himself, because shit's gonna hit the fan.
I really am looking for him.
It's okay.
We might have to use Gem Turtle
That's okay.
for a little bit. Gem Bush. Or Jeb, no, is it Jeb or never mind.
It's Jeb.
Anyway, I thought it was Jeb. Okay, so let's wow, okay. So you're gonna put him in the hallway. And then yeah, there's a steed in here and they are very baffled. Okay. So what's his, does he have a stat block or something? I don't know if they're gonna attack him, but I just want to have that.
I mean, this is the one, I just pulled this one up for elk.
Is it Find Steed Elk?
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't think it's any different, except he has a higher intelligence score. But let me look.
I got him. He should be good.
All right, cool.
Okay, so in absolute shock and awe, there is a defying everyone's expectations. There is a elk now standing in the cell. You hear some murmur and chatter from the other cells from the end of the room as well. And then the bugbears are going to try to handle this animal here. So they're no longer at your cell, and they're really, well, the one turned to the other and he's like, "Did you leave the door open, or does something follow you in? I mean, what's with you? You always leaving the door open, and now this happens." Okay, so they're starting to blame each other a little bit. And this one's like, "Oh, well, I didn't even see it walk in here. It's not even possible. Maybe it's some kind of clever ruse." The other one's like, "Well, it's not a clever ruse. It's a elk here. We're gonna try to handle this animal here. So they're gonna try to. What would happen if they tried to control your? I can't take this seriously. So if they try to control your steed or lead them." Wait, are you talking to me?
I heard you, Dave. He rage quit.
What did you guys hear me, or did I just? I'm
Yeah, no, I
confused.
heard you. I think Clive's just resetting because maybe something's up with his Discord.
Oh, okay.
Clive, if you're talking, I don't hear you.
Okay. I wonder if. Well, I hope you could hear me. Not sure what's going on there. So. Meanwhile, let's circle back to Karask and Aolan. Are you guys have rallied up enough extra commoners and orcs to
Yep,
come? Are you guys going back downstairs then?
Yep, we're
with them?
going back downstairs.
Okay. I will bring this over. Copy. And back down we go. So I'm going to drop them right here. They are following you on the ready. These are the ones that are really tired of their job upstairs.
All right. Okay.
So I guess looking down the stairs, you don't see anybody in this room from your vantage point. Whatever that tool is. Okay. Yeah, you don't see anybody in this room here for now.
All right. I'm gonna continue moving down, and I'm gonna tell the band of orcs to be on your guard, and we're gonna go ahead and move down back into the hallway here. And can I go ahead and make a perception check around the corner here?
Sure.
All right.
I'm back. Sorry. I typed elk mad in the GIF search bar and it totally bricked my Discord. I swear that's elk
That's
mad. It bricked.
Perfect.
Yeah.
I will be sure not to type that then.
Yeah. I'm just letting you know that's like a kill switch engaged.
Okay. 19 down this hallway. You don't really hear any. Let me just stay here. It seems relatively quiet up this way.
Okay.
I'll just put Iolan with you because I assume he's following. So.
All right. Well, if that's the case, I'm going to motion the orcs to follow me, and we're going to start making our way back down the hallway to go get the simple weapons.
Okay. So they will follow you down this way. Oh, wait. Oh, are you going this way? Okay.
Yeah, I'm going to go back to the storage and get them some weapons.
Okay, so by the time you get here, what you would notice is, before you go farther, around the corner, you would maybe see the keeper. So you wouldn't know he was there beforehand, unless you maybe heard him. Oh, did you make a perception? You made a perception up north, right?
That's correct.
Okay. So I'll tell you what. Let's keep that perception roll, and then I'm going to contest it with the keeper and his apes as well. So we'll see if they hear you first or vice versa. So apes, we have one ape heard you, and then we got this guy here. He must have went up for something to drink. Just get his stuff locked here. Okay, so he would just get
Oh.
okay, 19. So as you're coming around the corner, one of the apes snaps up and notices you. And then at the same time, the keeper notices you while you notice the keeper, because he just happened to be wiping his face off, and he looked up. I guess he was trying to make it look more beautiful. and he connected with you down the hall. He only had one eye, so his eye just kind of bulged open and then just locked onto you.
Okay.
And at the same time this is happening, do you want to sort of figure out what's going on with the elk in jail? I'll take your elk to prison.
Sure.
Real quick, or see what's going to happen here.
Take your son to work day, okay?
Yeah.
Weren't they further back? Weren't they like right here?
They move forward when after you summon the elk.
All right, well, I guess charge is out then.
Oh, did you want them to charge before? Like, did you want to spawn them and then charge?
Well, how long do you think it'll take for Cyric to break out of his bonds? Because we only have the one sword.
Okay, let's find out here.
Yeah, I was gonna just use him as a distraction, but if they're gonna be back there, maybe he could charge.
So here's what you got. A chain can be burst with a DC 20 strength check, and also has 10 HP. And I assume it has like 15 armor class or something like that.
Okay.
Let's just say, let me just double check this. Yeah.
Maybe
Armor
I should
class
just attack
for
it and
chain.
try to break it.
Yeah, I think you could just assist him with his escape check or something like that.
Oh, you know what? I could give him my. Does he have a sword of his own? Or does he have a weapon?
Yeah, he had a little, let's just say that a box of his stuff in the corner.
Okay. All right. Well, then I will just attack the chains and try and break them.
Okay,
And-
chain has, that's the stat of the chain, AC 16, 10 HP.
All right. 19.
Okay, I think here's what we're gonna do. Save that roll.
Okay.
I think we're just gonna straight up roll initiative right now. Even if you're not going to engage in combat, let's just sort of kind of go down the list here, if that's okay with everybody. Is that good?
Yeah. Do you
I
think
know, I kind of like it.
it reminds me, it's got like a dark elf color scheme going on. Yeah.
Yeah, it does.
Yeah, I dig it. I guess, oh no, he's here. I thought Eolin was still, okay, my bad.
I'm here. What do you think I'm
Yeah,
doing?
we all got low rolls. Look at that.
Getting.
The person with the lowest dex rolled the highest. That's hilarious.
That's pretty funny.
Yeah, Owen's also 7. Tyros, is that 13?
Yee.
Oh, yeah, okay, good. And is your steed on the same?
Let me double check that.
I would assume he is.
I think so, but
Chris is 8. So we have some low rolls here tonight. That's exciting. Let's see what the keeper got here.
It doesn't say anything, Dave. All it says is your steed serves as your mount both in combat and out, and you have an instinctive bond with it that allows you to fight as a seamless unit. So I guess he goes on my turn. I can roll a different initiative for him if you want, but
Yeah, we'll have him on yours.
cool.
And lastly, apes. Grape apes. 21.
Donkey Kong.
This is fun when the baddies get to go first.
Yeah, I have nothing.
Okay, so starting with the apes. Since the other one saw you started making noises, the other one sort of was clued in that he saw Caress. And then in Giant, he is going to say something like, and fails to near. And he's telling the apes to sort of to get the orc. Maybe they're not attacking, but he's definitely telling his apes to go towards you, Grask. He's not liking the fact that you're back here.
Okay.
And he did not want to see you here. So his apes are going to go towards you.
Apes a poppin'.
And as they kind of go towards you, they kind of climb on the walls a little bit and jump up and shit like that. Fly down the hall.
Apes of wrath.
They look like they're gonna bust you up a little bit.
Good. Let's get the show on the road.
So he's gonna move.
Oops.
And he's gonna jump on the wall and climb. And then jump down here. This guy's gonna kind of do the same, but on the other wall. He's gonna move up 1, 2, 3. And he's gonna jump off this one. And just out of reach behind the other one. The other one is gonna start throwing Hail Marys. Oh, you know what? This one's going to jump up over here and he's going to pick up some rocks and start throwing them. Actually, you know what? The other one is too. They're going to go to this spot here and start throwing rocks at Crash. I don't know if you ever had an ape or a monkey throw rocks at you, but it's not fun. They're going to hurl some rocks. So that's 5.
I'd rather have rocks thrown at me than poop.
13 and 13.
I don't know, my gorilla, I think I'll take the disgusting shit over the rock that would like bludgeon me.
Have you guys ever watched the Guardian ape fight in Sekiro? You basically fight a giant ape that throws massive piles of dung at you. It's kind of like Kongalala in Monster Hunter. But he jumps up and he just kind of slam dunks it on you. And then if you get hit,
He throws shit at you.
yeah, if you get hit, you have a poop debuff.
The poop buff sounds like it should be in WoW. Like it's a joke.
In Monster Hunter. 17 is the highest roll. They're throwing with disadvantage because they're pretty far away. They're not very good at throwing rocks, let's put it that way. So 17 the highest to hit. Ask.
Anything after 17 hits. So 19 and 17 both hit.
19 die hit. This is a roll with disadvantage. So
okay.
17 hits.
Yes, 17 hits. Sorry about that.
Okay, so he just throws a Hail Mary down the down to the end zone and lands, and it actually hits you. The other rock just sort of hits the wall and bounces off. Excuse me. So the orcs behind you are a little like, they're having their bravery tested here.
Okay.
And that is 1d6 plus 3 bludgeoning. So 5 bludgeoning to crash.
Okay.
Then after these guys go,
Big 5 damage.
it's the keeper. And he kind of looks like he wants to grab you by the back of the neck. Like a bad putty tat. So he's gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. He's gonna take some big steps. And he's actually gonna pick up a rock. And he picks up a much bigger rock from the pile. And then he throws it at you, Crash, as well. To sort of shoo you out of here. 28.
Yeah, that's a hit.
He's got a pretty good aim for a guy with one eye. Okay, bludgeoning damage. Is anybody sweating right now?
Maybe. We'll see how much damage he does.
Oh, this is a pretty big rock.
29. Yeah.
So he scoops up a big rock, chucks it down the hall at Crash for 29. Crash, you must also make a DC 17 strength saving throw or be knocked prone.
Okay.
Good.
That'll do.
Okay, so Kairos, it is your turn.
All right, so I rolled a 19 on my attack against the chain, so I will resolve the damage if that's okay.
Yeah.
All right, so here's the damage. 10.
Okay, well, that's enough to break one of them.
All right, cool. So he gets an arm free, and
Enough to wield a one-hander.
What's that?
That's enough to wield a one-handed.
Yeah, that's true. Why don't I give him my sword and he can, or I can throw his stuff to him and he can get his weapon and he can attack the other chain.
Oh. Okay.
Is that acceptable? Do I need to use my bonus action for that or something?
He's gonna pass them the other weapon.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like if it's in this cell that's 5 by 5, I could just grab it.
Yeah, it's fine.
Cool.
I'm going to roll his initiative since he is being freed. 9. Okay, cool. He goes right after you.
Cool. Is anything going on out here in the hall? Should I have him charge? I guess they're probably going to approach if he doesn't charge. Can he? What's it called?
Bugbear's still last.
I'm sorry?
I said the bugbears, they're actually in the very last here.
I was thinking maybe he could like stamp the ground with his hoof and like lower his head intimidatingly and try and intimidate them. Because, I mean, he's an elk. He's a large beast.
And they are, yeah, and he's actually larger than the
All right, well,
bugbears.
I think I'm going to have him make an intimidation check, if that's okay. Is that okay?
Yeah.
And I'm going to see what they do. So he gets a +3 to strength. All right, so he's going to like stamp the ground with his hoof and lower his antlers aggressively. And he's going to go, Myrrh. 14 to intimidate.
14. Say that one of them. Okay. Okay, so they are actually going to be intimidated here.
Sick.
So I'm gonna put something here for when it's their turn. Just a reminder, because they're not going yet.
Okay.
Okay, so he just spawns in there and freaks them out. Maybe they have some kind of superstitious interpretation.
Oh, he's from the Feywild too, so he'd look all kinds of.
Okay.
I'll see if I can find a good image of an elk, a Fey elk. Here's a good one.
Okay, then it is Shears' turn. He's going to take the sword, and I'm gonna give him. He actually has 2 attacks, but I'm gonna give him disadvantage, just because he's. Oh no, wait. Maybe he could. No, I don't think he would have disadvantage. Maybe he's. I was thinking he was hanging off the ground, but I don't think so. Okay, he's going to attack the chain.
Okay.
Sword in hand. And what kind of sword is this? Long sword?
It's his sword from his pack, right?
Okay, that would be a great. Actually, he has a great sword. Sorry.
That's even better. Damn, this guy uses a great sword.
Oh, maybe it is with disadvantage. With one-handed.
He can use mine then, if it'll give him regular attacks.
Okay, he'll just use it. No biggie here.
Nice.
I'm gonna have him strike twice. Oh wait, did I roll? Why did I roll? Okay, only one of those. I was rolling with advantage or disadvantage. 17 hits. The other one, the 10. They'll ignore those other rolls, and so he's gonna use your sword. Get his damage mod out here. 4. Okay, you can throw his sword back towards you. And then you can use it. Not gonna.
Alright.
That's 4 damage on the chain. I'm just gonna write 6 HP in case we scroll up. Now it is Chris's turn.
All right, so here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna kind of roll out and stand up, which I think will probably use half my movement, and that'll give me 20 more. So I'm assuming I would hear all of that go down.
Yeah, you're hearing. You could also probably see rocks flying across the hallway in one direction.
Awesome. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to take out a pound of gator meat, and I'm going to yell 0 serving 0, and then I'm going to volleyball serve it down the hallway. Because we have to play beach volleyball, so I'm going to serve it. So I'll go ahead and make a dex check. 19, although if it's something 19.
19 for how well you throw it.
Yeah, I'm gonna serve the volleyball. I'm like trying to serve it, so I guess I'm just trying to help with distance and just go in the general straight line. So
It's just a pound.
Volleyball.
Just a pound of meat, then.
Yep.
Okay, so where do you want this to land?
I guess like right in the middle of the hallway here, like right here.
Right there.
Yee.
Okay, I'm gonna draw some gator meat. I hope this looks like gator meat.
Yep, that's perfect.
We'll pepper it a little bit too, because everything's better with pepper. Okay.
Then I'll just use I guess I'll just do that, and that is I'm gonna use. Yep, That's my turn.
Okay. Now it would be Ayolin's turn.
Sir, this isn't the kitchen. I don't understand how I'm here.
I assume you were following Krask. If that wasn't...
That's me talking to the people that are trying to kill me.
Oh, okay.
Sir, I'm lost. Can you point me back to the kitchen? So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna squeeze up beside Karask here. And I'm gonna let out 2 arrows at the front gorilla or wait, which one threw the big rock?
Deeper through the giant rock. The gorillas threw smaller rocks.
Okay, so I'm gonna shoot at Hunchback of Notre Dame. I'm gonna shoot him twice.
Okay. And let's see here. Okay, I think 19 hit. Let me just confirm. Yeah, 19 hits.
I'm back, sorry.
And then I'm just gonna take a couple more steps back around the corner and my turn.
19 damage. Pretty good. Krask, it's your turn.
All right. So I'm going to go ahead and bonus action rage. I'm going to go ahead and use instinctive pounce to move 20 feet. And then I'll go ahead and use my move action. And I'll go ahead and let's go ahead and recklessly power attack this ape. Wait, hold on. Never mind. I'll go ahead and recklessly power attack the ape in front of me.
Okay.
17 and 24 versus armor class.
Yeah, both hit.
Okay. Ooh, okay. Hitting him for 60.
Okay,
And then,
that downs him.
ooh. Okay. Let's see.
I'm putting
Well,
the med over him.
okay. I'm not going to take advantage of activating Great Weapon Master. Instead, what I'm going to do is I am going to let's see. I'm going to go ahead and move. Hold on. Can I give a signal to the orcs down the hallway to hold their position where they're at?
Sure.
I'm gonna say in Orcish to hold your position, and then what I'm gonna do is use the remainder of my movement to get behind the wall here, and that's gonna end my turn.
Okay. Next is the bugbear's turn. And okay, so they have been just completely lost at Jim the turtle here, who's filling in for here in the Fey touched elk. And then I think they're gonna kind of spend about they're gonna spend a turn just sort of stammering and stuttering and not sure what to do.
Nice.
So they're going to lose a turn because that is a round. This ape is actually going to jump over the dead one. Maybe he, I don't know, didn't get the memo, and he's going to run over towards the food, very distracted, and start picking it up, sniffing it, and then tasting it. Yeah, that's his first priority here. So he's stuffing his face in the meat for a turn. The keeper, however, is very aware of what just happened. So he is. So he is aware that he got shot, and he is aware that his pet got killed. So what he's going to do is move this way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So you're gonna see a huge, let's say this thing's a battle axe, a huge, very well crafted battle axe will come around the corner and try to connect with you. Let's see if that hit. And then he's gonna move deeper in here. And then also, I think he's just gonna stand over you and do the next attack. Let's put him right here. So he comes around the corner, swings at your location. Let's see if that hits. So you recklessly power attack, so he's going to have advantage. 26, connecting with the first hit.
Yes, that hits.
And he's actually, to be honest with you, he has a really long reach, you notice, with his weapon.
Okay.
So he comes back around the corner to strike you again for 21.
Okay.
Okay, and this is slashing damage. Uh, 22 and 21.
All right. So that's
And a closer look at this battle axe
43,
does
so-
look like it's a crude, almost dwarvish kind of design.
okay.
That is Keeper's turn. Sir Kairos, you were up again.
Okay. Well, I will try and. Oh shit! I hit the wrong thing. I will try and break Siric's chains again. So here's the first attack. 15. Did you say the AC is 16?
Yeah.
Damn, I was hoping to save that extra attack. All right, 21.
Yeah.
And here's the damage. 12.
Okay. So he breaks out. So he, well, you can resolve your turn.
Well, I'll just, I'll just help him gather his equipment quickly and tell him prepare to move. And I'm out of action economy, so I guess I will. Other than, I'll yell out in Dwarvish to this guy over here to be ready. We're coming. And then I will end my turn, I guess.
So he can gather his equipment, but you notice he has a set of plate mail, which will probably take like 10 minutes to put on. So he can just bag everything for now.
Okay.
And pick up his weapon. So he's still kind of low on HP, and he's not wearing any armor.
All right. What if he just puts the breastplate on? Would that push his AC up to 16?
He could do that, but he wants to spend his turn using a feature to. He says that he points out that the one bug there has the keychain. Let me confirm this real quick.
Sure, man.
So there's two bugbears. I'm just trying to see who has there's a key in my notes or something like that.
You're all right.
As listen to the. Okay, so he points out that there is a ring of keys that we need to get, and it's by the table. Or no,
Okay.
he's pointing out that the keys are on. Excuse me, keys are on the table. I'm gonna draw a key here.
Why did you leave the keys upon the table?
Can I ask a question?
Yeah, you can.
So there's like a slot in this door that I can see out here.
Yeah.
All right, cool. So theoretically, I could use Misty Step to teleport there.
Yeah, you could.
Okay. Can I? It's not my turn anymore. Never mind. Okay.
That's my crappy key drawing right now.
I'm sorry.
I said I drew a pair of keys on the table.
All right, cool.
Shirik is going to use an ability, and for 1 minute, he's going to utter a special. He's gonna warn you to, to be on your feet here. And anytime you make an attack roll or saving throw, you can add a D4, provided you can hear and understand them.
Okay.
And you can only gain one. You can only gain this one die at a time, so it can't stack and end if he's incapacitated.
You said it's an attack or saving throw?
Yeah. Attack roll or saving throw. Let's see here. Whenever a non-hostile creature you can see within 30 feet of it makes an attack roll or saving throw, you can add a D4 to the roll.
Okay. I just wrote myself a little note.
And this is him. This is an action, so he's taking an action to do that.
Okay.
But he can do this for like a minute
Cool.
if he wants to spend his action that way. So he's going to do that to rally you up a bit. And now that's his turn. We're over to Gris's turn.
Oh boy. Let me finish drawing. Just kidding. All right. So I am going to come out and I'm going to shoot him. I didn't hide, so I don't get advantage, but I can still sneak attack since Krask is there. So let's see if I'll make it. Yeah, 26 to hit on the big guy.
Yep.
So that is 23 piercing damage with sneak attack, and then I'll use Wills from the Grave to I'm gonna use Wills from the Grave on the gorilla. So he takes 9 necrotic damage.
9 on the gorilla.
Yeah. And then I'll just kind of sub down here and just jump the bonus action hide out of the way, and then my turn.
Okay, so you hear a booming voice shout, "Where first due?" And it sounds like you're in big trouble for going back here. Seems to be more upset with that than his gorilla dying.
Oh shit.
After you, it is Iolan's turn.
I guess these guys failed the inspection.
Well, he got animal eaten on the floor, so.
can't have that. Would I be able to hit that guy from there?
Yeah.
I'm gonna yell out that you can't. Throwing rocks is against health code.
Not allowed to have any fun here, huh? 27 is a hit. Or 11.
Yep. And I'm just duck back a little bit more and my turn.
I don't know if he felt that one or not, but a little bit, huh? Crash, get your turn. Crash, you can go.
All right, here we go. I'm gonna go ahead and recklessly power attack the big guy, unless the. Yep, let's just do that. Let's go ahead. Uh, 21
and 20.
All right,
Yep.
cool.
$28 and 28, or 28 and 26.
Correct. $54.
He stumbles back onto the wall a bit, looking pretty bloodied.
Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and throw my half fork teeth at him. Let him know that there's gonna be plenty more coming from me.
Anything else? You moving?
No, that's gonna end my turn.
Okay. It is around. No, it's the bugbear's turn. Okay. They are going to snap out of it a little bit, and the one is going to say to the other, "Yo, dude, you should ring the alarm." No, wait, it's just an elk. Well, what should we do about it? I don't know. I'll tame them. Didn't you tame them? I'll tame them if you tame them first. And then they start doing rock, paper, scissors to see who should try to handle Shears, who is, I guess, waiting impatiently in the back of the cell for their turn to be over while they play rock, paper, scissors. And he says, "Well, do we need to ring the?" He points to a brass bell by the doorway. a large brass gong. It hangs near the door. Well, let's just try to calm him down first. Yeah, maybe we can handle this. We don't want to get the keeper involved in this nonsense. Okay, so one of them slowly starts to approach Cyrano and tries to sort of animal handle him. Coax, I don't know the word. Coax the elk into calming down. And he rolls a nat 20. That is your steed, so what would happen if you obviously have control over him, right? So
Yeah, we have, it says we have a bond.
have a bond. Does he have like a mind of his own then? I mean, he has his own int score and stuff.
Yeah,
so
yeah, but he's a creature of his own, but we have a bond in combat, like a knight who's used a horse for a long time, the same horse.
Okay. So
yeah, so I guess he'd be calmed.
all right, so he's like, see, there's nothing to be scared of. And you were gonna ring the bell, huh? How did he get in here? They start to scratch their head and look around. I don't even see any he looks on the floor, the dirty floor for any hoof prints. There's nothing here, and then they're trying to investigate what this is all about. There's obviously nothing here. I mean, he looks really cool though. He looks like Jim Bush. So they are sort of. So he calmed him down, and he's just sort of starting to ask questions. So maybe they might do something next turn. It doesn't look like they're gonna ring the bell though. So who knows what would happen, or the gong. That is a round down for them. This ape is gonna go. He saw you pop around the corner, and he's going to chase you down the hall a bit here. Aeolin, he sees you and the orcs. He sees the number of orcs. So it is odd he will attack the orcs. Even he will attack you. Okay. So he sees a number of orc commoners, and he's going to start to swing his gorilla hands. And they are pretty frightened of this. (13 and 18), that is 2 hits. 1d6 plus 3. 8 and 9. Now that actually clocks 2 of these orc peons out. So with the 9, there's probably about 7 of them. 2 would be on the ground with blood rolling out of their mouth. So it's not looking good for them. Then it's the keeper's turn. And the keeper is stumbling back from reeling from 2 really big, massive hits. However, he is very concerned because he realized that he collects himself and he starts to sprint down the hallway to about here, where Grist is, with the intent of dealing as much damage as possible. Oh, you sound a little scared there, buddy.
A little bit.
Well, if he wants one.
Correct.
All right.
That's good.
So-
Okay.
All right, well,
Opportunity attack, you said?
Yeah.
Well, that's that.
I hardly knew you.
okay, so this massive, very well constructed battle axe, just glimmering, let's say it's the glimmering battle axe, comes barreling around the corner with the most repulsive giant you've ever seen. And it is, it's moving really fast towards you. So he's going to take some swings at you. From 15 feet away. So I got a 15, I got a 25.
25 hits.
Okay. So 20 slashing damage.
Cool. I'll use my reaction to have the damage. Thanks to evasion or uncanny dodge. I forget which one.
Okay, and then after the attacks are finished, he's going to be here in the larger part of this little corridor. And he's going to turn to face you. That is the keeper's turn. Trikairos, it is your turn now.
All right, I'm going to cast Misty Step. And I want to appear in this space here that I can see beside the table.
Like here?
Yeah. And then I will grab the key and open the cell.
Okay, grab the key, open the cell. I will mark this one open then. I will say that it takes a turn to open a door.
Okay.
Let me just say here. So I'm gonna note this one open.
So it's
Here.
open right now.
Mm-hmm.
Can I talk? So as I assume that uses my whole turn. Can I give him the key at the end of my turn?
Yeah, that's fine. So, okay. So he'll take up the key. He's not armored or not. Yeah, he's not armored, but he's got his great sword and the key as well. And he's gonna come out here and he's going to say, secure the door. Whatever you do, do not let them ring the gong. So he's going to move here and try to position himself. He's going to position himself here to prevent them from making that move. And we will get back to the bugbears.
Can he open a cell?
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Well, he was going to ready in action.
Okay, no, that's good. That's fine.
He's preventing them from ringing. There's a gong here, so
Right.
he wants to make sure they're not going to hit that. If someone approaches, he's going to stop them. So
Okay.
that's his focus for now.
Understood.
And you notice he has a really strange looking amulet around his neck. So next is plowing ahead. Gris, is your turn.
Oh, sweet. All right. I'm going to realize that my current situation is not a whole lot that I can do. So what I'm going to do is I'm actually just going to take the dodge action. So I'm going to take a defensive stance, and I'm going to say, come at me, you one-eyed bastard. So I will dodge and enter.
Nolan? No. $13. All right, you find a weak link in his armor. Go through, get an arrow. It strikes them. Anything else?
No, that's it. Yeah, my turn.
And then after Aeolin, we got Grasp.
All right. So I'm going to go ahead and move. Move here and recklessly power attack the big guy.
I was hoping you'd miss.
23 versus armor class.
Yeah.
21 damage.
All right, the keeper's been slain.
Awesome.
Hero.
That's gonna end my turn then.
Bugbears, realizing that you guys escaped and Shirk is at the door, and then they suddenly go, whoa, 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 wait a minute. I don't know how you did that, but they notice you guys have weapons, and there's a elk in here, and they're like, look, we don't mean you any harm. If you spare us, we will tell you where the treasure is. There's treasure to be had here. In exchange for letting us live, we will divulge that information. You might find it most interesting. What say you, Mr. Paladin?
I'll take that under advisement.
Okay, we'll discuss some more on your turn.
We'll certainly be having a negotiation.
He looks at you and says, indeed we will, but right now it is a round down, and there is only one more hostile enemy in the combat going on the other side of these walls that we do not know a thing about. So apes here they'll attack orcs. Even they will go for Isle and Oof. I'm sorry, class, but they are just going to town with the orcs here. 17 and 24. 9 and 7. That's 2 more down. At this rate, morale is looking pretty bad, and the remaining 5 orcs are starting to question their decision. The keeper is dead, so we will pass over him unless you guys want to loot him or do anything like that. But for now, it is Kairos and Shears' turn, though. So, taking stock of their situation. Look, we don't want any harm here, okay? No hard feelings. But I would like to direct your attention to number 1 to number 4, okay?
Go on.
There is a, listen, our orders were to keep 3 magical skeletons in the safe from what would be thieves. I'm not saying you guys are thieves, but they said if any thief were to come in here, we were supposed to keep them from the magical skeletons here. And I'm gonna reveal the area here real quick.
Okay.
So you know what we're talking about. In cell number 4, okay? Now I know what you're thinking. Magical skeletons. Let me point out, quite truthfully, if you look at that keychain, there is no key to that 4th cell. Okay? And you can look at the keychain and inspect it, and you would find that this is, and you can inspect it if you want. Okay? So they say we have no key to that cell. Okay? And if you look inside, there are the 3 magical skeletons, each one wearing a shiny ring, and is set with very, very large gemstone. Okay. However, the door is locked. But maybe you're kind of adept at picking that sort of thing, they say.
And that's the
Or you
treasure.
could force it open.
That's the treasure?
Yeah, well, look they each have rings on. And he points at them in there. They are magic skeletons, and yes, if you look they have, each one has a ring on it with the large gemstone. So I don't know. We don't know what they do. It's just we've been instructed here, and that's been our orders the whole time, is to guard these magic skeletons from thieves. So, you want to inspect the keychain or anything like that?
No. I'll tell them that if they want to live, then they need to get in this cell right now.
In the cell?
Go, yeah. If you want to live, you go in the cell right now. Otherwise, it might get a little messy in here.
Oh, well, we don't want any of that. Are you sure you don't want the treasure?
If I want the treasure, I'll go in and get it myself.
You see the bugbears kind of shoot each other glances. Okay. Well, we will get in we'll get this cell here, which 3? Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, which one of us do you want to go in there first? We'll follow whatever orders you determine.
This guy closest to the gong.
Okay. All right. And then he walks over towards the cell, and he says, "Okay, well, I'm gonna get in it right now." And then he turns around as he's poised to attack, and so is his ally here. It is still your turn, though. But as they go in here, they turn around and get ready to look like they're going to attack.
I'm so glad. So I'm just gonna strike him. So here's the first attack. And here's the second, 15 and 22.
Both of those would hit.
Excellent. All right, so here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to do the weapon damage, and then I'm going to do a smite at level 3. And then maybe a searing smite. All right, so here's the first set of damage, 15. Here's the second, 19. So that's 34. All right, so it's going to be 4d8 on the level 3 smite. So there's another 16 for a total of 50. Is he still alive?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Mm-hmm.
All right, well, then I will hit him with a searing smite. And I'm just going to need to look up that spell real quick. I got it.
Oh, shit. I'm sorry. I've been subtracting your HP the whole time. I've been like, hey, he's still alive.
Damn, bro.
Hold on. Let me add this second. Okay, he's taking a lot of damage. Okay, hang on. That's plus 16. Let's walk this back.
So it'll be
16.
plus 50. Yeah.
37 or 36. I'm gonna do it one at a time. Plus 19.
34, I think.
Okay. And then plus 15.
That's funny. I didn't even notice. I should get my health bar set up on this guy. There we go.
So let's try this again. 15.
That's 50 damage total.
Okay.
And then if he's still alive, I'll use a Searing Smite.
Yeah, he is.
Okay. Hopefully not for long. All right, so the blade flares with white hot intensity and attacks deal an extra 1d6 fire damage to the target and causes the target to ignite in flames. So I just stack the damage on top. So it would just be an extra 2d6 or...
I think so.
That's the way I'm reading it.
Yeah, sounds like you should have the damage.
All right, cool. All right, so here's the extra damage in fire damage. 6, that sucks.
Okay.
And he would ignite in flames if he's wearing anything flammable, or if he's flammable. And he needs to make a Constitution save at the start of his turn.
Yikes. Okay.
Also, I would like to have Kieran on attack.
Okay.
I think he's going to make a hoof attack.
Oof.
So it's +5. Does it say he makes multiple attacks? I don't know. Just one. All right. So he's going to hoof it. 21 on this guy.
Yeah. I get them.
All right. It's 2d4 plus something, +3. All right. Hits him for 10.
Damage. Okay.
All right. That'll be the end of my turn. I think I'm out of actions.
Yeah, it should be. Sounds like a lot going on there. So Seer is actually going to take up the. He's gonna keep guarding the door. What do you think he would? I don't know if he would charge right now.
He should free the king.
He would do that, but he is making sure they don't bring this thing here. So I was thinking maybe he would attack. I think he'll do that. I think he'll actually move. He'll take this opportunity and will attack twice. Remember, you can you have an extra D4 on anything.
Oh shit! Can I add that?
I don't think anything missed though.
Yeah, I don't think I missed. My bad.
So that's fine. Just hang on to that.
All right. He also, being in proximity to me, gets the benefit of aura protection. So he gets a bonus to his saving throws equal to +5.
Oh wow.
Yeah,
So
pretty awesome.
he'll attack twice. 17 and 15. They both hit. For 11 and 9. And them being his captors, he's actually very eager eager to rain steel down onto them. And so then it would be Chris's turn.
Oh boy.
It's actually Gris, Iolan, and Crash, but there's no combat though. So yes, the giant, the keeper has been slain. Ran over here when he found out you were here.
Must be something super important. Okay. Wait, so Krask is up before me. Somebody who's before me. Or is it my turn? Oh, it is my turn. Okay, cool. Alright, I will come out. Okay, if I dash, I can do it. Alright, I want to go help them, but as I'm running, I'm like, you should try out the axe. And then I will shoot the fucking monkey.
Oh, I forgot. Yeah, there's the monkey here.
Yep, so I will 23 to hit.
Yeah.
That is 39 piercing.
Okay, he's slain.
I'll cool. I will with what's left of my movement, I will just kind of start heading back in this direction to check out what we got.
Iolan and Crash, what would you guys?
I'm gonna go ahead and let's see here. So I want to go ahead and move this way in the hallway, and I'll signal for the remaining orcs to get some weapons.
Follow?
What's that?
To follow?
Yeah. Yep, they can come up and follow.
Okay.
And yeah.
Okay, I'll do that. You notice that there's 4 missing.
Okay. I'll give them a little pep talk. 4 of your comrades in arms died honorable deaths.
Are you going with the honorable thing, or they're just taking a nap? They'll be fine.
Let's go with the honorable death.
Okay. But they will take stock and notice that the keeper and the gorillas and apes are laid dead, and that is hard to believe. They know who they are. Okay, so there's that. Iolan, are you doing anything?
I guess I'm gonna go rendezvous, head towards where the king is.
You can move over there. Now, this guy, in the excitement, is going to attack the Kaivas here. So he's going to swing a great axe. I'll keep him right here. He's going to swing a great axe at Sir Kairos. And what do you think? Is that going to hit or not hit? He gets to swing twice.
Hey, sorry.
Oh, I understand. That's fine.
What was the roll?
Oh, I didn't roll yet. Sorry, I just saw your message. Sorry. He's
No,
going to
it's
attack twice.
His armor class is 18.
Okay, well, there's 2 misses.
Yep. Sorry.
Okay, so that's that. Apes are down, keepers down. So it is the
I'm good now.
priorities.
Sorry about that.
Oh, just in time. It's back to your turn.
Cool.
So this
Sorry,
guy
yeah,
just tried to swing at you.
This guy,
Mm-hmm.
he's dead. I'm gonna say you're gonna wish you listened. 15 and 28.
On the one that just attacked, or the one that you guys been?
This guy.
Okay, 15. He parries.
Okay.
28 is a hit.
All right. So here is weapon damage, and then I will put a level 1 smite on there. I'm gonna be out of level 1 spell slots. 8 for a total of 19.
He's down.
Excellent. Nice. Well, it was worth burning a spell slot then. All right, then I'll pivot and just glare menacingly at this guy. And I guess I'll end my turn. Oh, wait, I'll have Kieran on attack again. All right, so, a crit. So it's going to be 2d4 plus 11. Hits him for 15. Huzzah.
Okay, so Seer is going to move farther in here and also attack again. 17 hits, 20 is a crit.
Nice.
The 2d6 plus 3 is 11, and then we will top that with a 22. This is a great revenge arc here.
Yeah. Loving it.
So these were kind of his torturers for a few weeks, so let's hit him there. That's his turn. Back up to Chris. Chris, Iolan, Crash. What do you guys want to do? You guys can move at any point or do whatever you want to do.
Yeah, I'm just gonna follow the cue and say what now.
All right. Are you guys ready to initiate the prison break?
Oh yes, let's do it.
All right. Let's go ahead and reconvene at the. Hold on. Let's go ahead and reconvene at the entrance to this hallway, and then do we have enough time to take a short rest?
All right. Which hallway?
Just here in the main chamber.
Oh, I see. Yep.
Do you guys want to go visit the other? Well, I guess we can get to that part eventually. About
I can only move that far at this point for now.
Oh yeah, whoops! I forgot it's personal combat. I was around here. I can move up to 80.
Yeah, close enough.
Sorry.
Okay, I'm gonna make a morale roll. You guys can position yourself respectively. I'm making a morale roll for the remaining bugbear.
Oh, if we're gonna take a rest anyway, then at some point during the rest, then I'll probably
Remember that
see what this guy's got on him.
Yeah.
He's like, Chainsaw Man, you would like it. I was like, I've seen the manga for it at the store and wrote it down on the list. What's it about? He's like, it's more like Jujutsu Kaisen. They have a movie coming out on March 18th for it. But you haven't seen it.
But I guess until the rest starts, I'll follow Chris.
Okay, well, looks like he's going to keep on fighting. Well, he says, I'll die fighting, keeping you thieves from touching the magic skeletons. And then he's gonna attack. Odds is Sir Kairos even the Seer, so he's gonna attack Seer. $13, that's gonna be a hit because he's not wearing armor. And 19 is also gonna be a hit. And what's he attacking with? The Great Axe. That does double damage. $18. Ooh. And the knight takes some heavy hits. One more, he could be out. 21. And he is in the negative. And he rebuffs himself and looks like he's ready to take on Sir Kairos. Then it is Sir Kairos' turn.
Okay. Hexblade's curse on this guy. All right. 2 attacks. $19 and $26.
Let's go though.
So just let me. All right. So when he is. No, I guess it's just a natural 19. All right. So I will roll damage. I'm going to put a third level smite on this. First attack, second attack. So 14 and 19 is 33. Third level smite is 4d8.
I'll save that smite if you want.
What?
I said you can save a smite if you want.
Oh, is he down?
It's gonna be enough.
Okay. Yeah, if he's down, then I will save the smite. Can always use it later. And he takes +8 damage from the curse. Actually, it should be +10. Because I have +5.
Okay.
So 43 damage total.
Yeah, that takes them down. Okay, let's drop the combat a bit. The initiative order for now, and just have you guys kind of acting freely. I will. Well, actually, what do you think? Should I say this guy, the knight, is now dead, or should he do death saves?
I mean, if I can, I'm gonna try and save him.
Okay.
I can heal him, you know.
Okay, why don't we do that then? If you do want to heal him a little bit, he can come back up with the HP.
Okay. Well, yeah, then I will heal him with like let's say like 10 points of lay on hands.
Put it back up to 10.
And I'll bring him up and I'll say, man, that was a close one. You almost died there.
This calls for a celebration gong.
No.
Hey, can I, while that's going on, can I see what the giant's got on? The keeper?
Okay, you want to check on what he has on him?
Mm-hmm.
So, looks like he has, okay, so he has this big dip chainmail on, but the battle axe he's wielding looks interesting. Right now it is giant sized. However, it seems to have something to it.
I'll pick it up. Yeah, I'll inspect it. Pick it up
Okay.
and inspect it.
Okay, so right now it weighs 12 pounds.
Got it.
It says the normal one weighs 4 pounds,
Mm-hmm.
and the giants are 3 times larger. It's 12, which for me just seems really. I don't think a battle axe weighs 4 pounds. Doesn't it weigh more than that?
I guess all the weight
Yeah,
is probably just, I don't know.
Sorry about that. Battle axes actually weigh 8 pounds.
Yeah.
Actually, they're as heavy as the guilt of the sins that you commit with it.
Okay, well, that's whatever. It just says that. I just thought it
That's a
wasn't
pretty good one.
realistic. Okay, it's still 12 pounds right now.
Okay. And also, does he have I'll inspect. Do I need to make a roll though? I just want to look over the axe so I can inspect it.
Yeah, you can do that.
Cool. And if I need to make a roll, I guess that might be investigation. 16.
That'll give you enough information to tell you that it is enchanted, and it is enchanted roughly in the same way that your current weapon is.
Sweet.
Cool. So it's +1 battle axe, and it would require attunement to use, and attunement would also size it to your size.
Cool. I won't do anything with it, but I'll see if my barbarian friend wants it. Or maybe the warchief or something. Does this guy have a pouch or anything?
Let's say it weighs 4 pounds.
Okay.
I'm gonna read that again. Because if you attune to it, it's gonna shrink down to whatever size for the wearer.
Sweet.
And then he had the bag. If you want to look at his bags.
Oh yeah, I do. Yep. I'll think through it.
In his bag, there is a long sword wrapped in a blood-caked cloak. All right, I'll write that down here. And there's also oh, you're gonna love this. 4 large iron caltrops.
Cool. I will just kind of drag the sack behind me as well as the axe, and show my party members while we hang out and rest, and see if anyone wants these.
The longsword's regular weight, I will just say the large ones. Well, okay. Caltrops are like small things. Okay, their weight is kind of negligible. You can just kind of ignore their weight. Yeah, negligible.
Cool.
Were you guys short resting?
I think Kraska mentioned it. I'm down for whatever.
Yeah, I'd like to go ahead and do a short rest.
Okay, well let's conclude the short rest. Let's do the short rest after the conclusion of whatever is happening in the jail cell place here.
Okay.
I'm gonna
Is
try
it-
to find the chick. There he is. There you go. You have control over him.
Okay, cool. Well, if I'm, he should probably put on his armor.
Yeah, that'll take 10 minutes. He'll do that on at the start of the long rest.
Okay. Well, I think the first. I'm sorry. Is it my turn?
Yeah, I wanted to resolve whatever's gonna happen in here before we spend a whole hour of rest.
Okay. The first thing I want to do is free the king.
Okay.
Who the fuck are you?
And then also this dwarf, I will ask him if he wants to come with us to save his kin.
I'm not kind of all on there. I mean, assume they're all open. These guys here. Okay. So the king is going to recognize you as the warden. Do we say that he would recognize you as Sir Kairos, or would he be like, oh, here comes the up and coming John Warden?
I mean, he might recognize me, but I don't know. There are so many soldiers in the army at this point. My features have changed a little bit, since I'm a human now. So I'm not sure. Should we roll for
I
it?
don't think he's gonna. I was thinking about that, but I'm thinking he's not going to recognize you right away.
Okay. I mean, it's that makes total sense to me.
So he's going to say something like, so soldier, somehow the light has shown you the way and brought you here. Free from these bonds, but from the giant's wickedness, I don't yet know if I guess he wouldn't know if you guys, the extent of what you guys have done. Anyway, he said his heart fills with hope, and he graciously thanks you for releasing him. And he says, he takes one look around the room, and he's got all these equations and things scribbled. And he mentioned how he starts talking to you about him a little bit, but he's like, he cuts himself off. He says, I learned a lot of strange things here. Knowledge that I thought I wouldn't be able to share. The dwarf engineer, I don't remember if I named him yet.
I don't think you have.
I didn't name him?
No.
Okay, well, his name is Mellows.
Okay.
And he's going to, I already named him Carmore. What do you like better, Mellows or Carmore?
Why don't you name him
Carmelo?
Carmelos? For when you really can't decide.
That sounds a lot like
Carmelo
Caramel.
Anthony, that basketball player.
I'm gonna call him Caramel.
Okay.
So he's gonna. All right. Well, he'll come out. He reiterates that he's primarily a structural engineer here. I don't really have a weapon, so to speak. They've been keeping me alive for their excavation project up north. Let me see here.
Can he take a weapon from the bugbears?
Well, she says, I cannot aid you, rescuers, although I will repay you with service if I can.
It'll have to do.
He gets on his knees.
Just keep in mind, he also has a commoner stat block.
Okay. All right. Well, yeah. I guess he'll stay in the rear.
Well, all that's left here is some orcs, some high value orcs, I guess, and the skeletons. He said,
I'm gonna tell him, let's leave the skeletons for now and see. We can deal with them when my companions arrive. But what would Kairos see if he looked into this cell on the end here?
in there, you see some captured orc rebels crammed into this cell. 3 of their members have been tortured to death, also eaten. One of them looks like looks much more bloodied than the others, but he also looks like he could be an important orc. There's just something about him. And they look at you.
All right, I will. I don't know if they speak the common tongue, so in Dwarven, you go
The
ahead.
one does. The one does, and he's like, so has fate come to set us free as well? Or is it only the non-greenskins?
Man, I don't know. I'm gonna say I'll tell him that I'll free him, but I want to know why they're in this cell. And then I'll take a look at his wound. I'll just notice his wounds.
Okay. You're asking him what he's doing in here?
How'd they end up in this cell?
Okay. Well, he says, you might not believe this, but I'm actually the war chief. And we were seeking to assist the rebels south. There's a number of rebels that have taken a position against the giants and have been trying to fortify themselves and fight back. We were just the ones that are in the cell are unfortunate enough to be captured, and he said he volunteered his head, or not his head, but he volunteered himself, basically himself, so that they would spare some of his clan members. I think the war chief's name is Blood. I gotta go back to my notes. Sorry, they're orcs.
I was trying to spell thrall, but I fucked it up.
Yeah, you did.
Oh, Bigly.
Blood Fury.
Nice.
He is Durgan Blood Fury.
Durgan Blood Fury. All right, excellent. I will slip a health potion through the bars of his cell and unlock it. I'll say, if you're against the giants, then you're with us. But I'll have no funny business out of you. There's a half-orc traveling with us.
No funny business, just monkey business.
And he's like, oh boy, I can't wait to see my pet gorillas again.
Okay, so let me write this down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay. So so you guys gathering up everybody and leaving here? And resting? Or is there anything else you want to do or inspect or anything you want to do before a rest?
I got nothing I want to do before I rest.
I don't think so.
Okay.
What kind of weapons did the bugbears have? I'll take those.
They have regular great axes.
Okay. I'll just hang on to those.
Okay, so where are you guys going next and where are you resting?
So right now, as far as we know, wait, Klein, do you guys exit the cell or are you guys still in there? The jail area.
I think if we're resting, we'd probably stay in here because it's a safe spot for the most part.
Cool. That makes sense. So then, as far as we know, they're still in here. So I guess I'll follow, unless he wants to go down there.
I'd probably be over here by the door with Sirik. I don't know where he's gonna be, but I'd probably be guarding the door.
I will follow Blue Drat.
You guys resting in here or you guys outside?
Landers, what do you think?
Is he AFK?
Oh, his character just moved. Maybe he is.
Dude, I'm not AFK.
My bad.
You're thinking of JFK.
That's all good. Are we going into the wing here to rest?
That's what I'm asking, or if you were resting outside.
I'm gonna go ahead and rest outside. That way, if anyone actually, here's what I'll do. I'll go ahead and rest inside. Let's just do that.
Holy shit, what happened in here?
Oh yeah, hi everybody.
Hey, it's
Wait.
King Varn.
I think he might recognize Crash.
Yeah, I'm like one of the only. I might actually be the only original, the OG here.
Oh, shit.
And then he would say to Sir Kairos, so what he would ask for everyone's names, and he'd think, "You remind me of somebody."
I will tell him the truth. I'll tell him everything that happened after we left, and that we fled to Sunderfrost and went on a mission to recover the heart of the forge. And we were successful, but I died, and luckily, Leaf, my companion, was able to bring me back to life, and this was the form that I was resurrected in. And then for proof, I will show him my father's signet ring.
He's lying. He murdered Kairos in cold blood.
That would be fucking nuts. I'll tell him about Leofric and how he could verify all my claims.
So he takes it all in and he just like finds it both inspiring but very remarkable. He tells you a little bit about his fate here. He said there are two. He hasn't learned a whole lot about what's going on here, but every couple of days there are two purple men that take him to a strange area, and he has to stand in it, and then when he does, like a copy or a version of himself is created.
Oh shit.
And whatever they do with that, he's not quite sure, except occasionally they'll be running around. They'll seem like be bad copies of himself. They keep trying to get a dwarf, though, but they keep failing. I don't know what the plan is here.
I'll ask him, do they bag his head before he goes, or does he know roughly where this is?
Yeah, he says, well, I know the room, but he says he's not sure how to get there. But it's from a different way.
Is it in the dungeon or is it on the main level?
He says the floor is the same as here, this black stone floor. And they won't stop talking about polynomials. I've been trying to figure out what they mean by that, as you can see.
Gristle will recall and kind of mention to everyone that the giants or the keepers seemed especially afraid that Gris is in this room, so he's wondering if, and it was double locked, so he's wondering if maybe this secret room is back here and they need to find it. He will recall the hallway that seemed to have no door at the end. So after the rest, Gris might suggest that maybe we should go back to that area and check it out.
King Barn also says, have you guys figured out anything as to why the giants? Have you learned anything about why they are mobilizing or what's motivating them?
Honestly, can't remember. I feel like we learned that at some point.
They want to conquer, right? They want to conquer the. They want to conquer Talents.
Why now? There must be something that's spurring as to why they're doing this now, as opposed to like 5 years ago or 5 years from now.
Well, keep your eyes open. Been trying to slowly stall with them as long as possible. And I'm glad to see that his efforts have not gone to waste. They seem to keep it. One thing that motivates them is that they seem to have a very keen interest in food, cuisine, and eating dwarves. But this is, there's got to be something else going on here. Anyways, based off of what the strange purple dudes have told him, he's kind of used some of that information to try to help them solve the problem of running out of space in the kitchen. But just little, you know how when Walter White had to teach the new guy how to cook, and he was doing it really slowly, so he wouldn't get killed off, kind of like something like that. So they just want to have as much food as possible, and he said there's plenty for the giants to eat around here. I don't know why they are, the hill giants at least, I don't know why they are going farther than that. But be careful because there are other types of giants about as well. Seems to be strange that they are working together. Okay, so a short rest goes by. And you guys kind of catch up. You can roll. If you haven't got your hit dice back already, you can do so. If you want to do that, I did that with Sick. I will say, I will calculate experience points in a bit, but I don't think you're close to level. Otherwise, I'd be hearing about it. Or maybe I'm about to. But the other thing I will say is that if you wish Derek to join your party, he will take a cut of experience points.
We can probably just keep him with us, but not really with us, like not part of combat.
I'm in favor of that.
I'm sorry, I couldn't really hear what Darren said.
I was just saying, let's take him with us, like as in not leave him in the cell, but not with us, so that he's not in combat and not getting XP. Is my suggestion.
Yeah, that's cool.
Okay.
And then all the other characters I'm going to delegate as just kind of NPCs with the party.
Perfect.
And that's a lot. We're getting quite a few here, aren't we?
Yeah.
Well, did I bring the orcs down here? No, the other orcs. So they are very. Their morale is really high right now. So the war chief is with them.
Wait, let's. I want to say after, as I was looting the giant, I grabbed some of these makeshift weapons for the orcs. If I can do that.
Yeah, that's fine. They'll be able to actually have something to defend themselves. Okay, so with a hour rest, what would your next move be? What do you guys want to do next?
Do we want to? Well, these skeletons have rare rings on.
Oh, I need to get some hit die back. Would you guys want to explore the rest of the prison to see if there's any more cells like this? Or
Yeah, I was gonna suggest maybe we should clear out the rest of these rooms, at least see what's up.
okay.
Yeah, especially if you're into more bugbears, you wouldn't want them coming at us from behind as we're fighting the giants upstairs.
I
That's
think
a
it
good
may
idea.
be worth grabbing these rings before we leave the basement, the dungeon. We don't have to do it now, but I don't want to forget about it.
I will unlock it. It's up. You can do what you want with it after that.
Oh, I mean, if you unlock it, they could come out.
Oh, well, I mean, I won't open the door, but if there's a lock, I will unlock the lock.
Okay.
32.
Yeah, there's a very simple lock on there.
Cool. So I'll do that, and then I'll say, do what you will. I'm suspicious of the Skillet Boys.
I'm gonna move some things so we can.
What is it? 1d12 plus. Yeah, it's 1d12 plus 5. Plus con.
Volleyball. Okay, well, it's unlocked. Is anybody going in?
Let's see, that's.
Do we want to explore the dungeon first and come back to this, or?
Sure, whatever works.
I mean, I don't care. We can fight them now. I got no problem fighting the undead.
There's also no guarantee we have to fight them. I mean, I'm assuming that's a chance, but there might be.
13.
I'm assuming there's something more to them. I don't know.
8 and 6. Okay, that takes me.
Maybe we can use them somehow.
Yeah, I say let's revisit it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Maybe one of those little orc peons could go upstairs and be like, the skeletons in the dungeon are loose or something.
All right, should we move out?
Whatever you guys want.
All right, let's roll. Do we want to go north first, or do we want to go explore south?
Oh, I say north because I'm still curious about that upper room. Chris at least wants to revisit it and see if there's more to it.
Okay, that sounds fine. Let's go north then.
Okay, so everybody that is just kind of with the party, I'm going to just leave in here
Yeah, that's
for
cool.
now.
Yeah, that's
that
cool.
makes
Yeah.
sense. It's like Mario RPG where they all just kind of walk into Mario and then he travels for the group.
Okay.
Oh, can we check what's inside the keeper's quarters?
Yeah.
Yeah, let's go ahead and check that out before we head up north.
Okay, I'll give you a quick description here. So it's a very cluttered room, very, very cluttered. Has skins on the floor, a bed, a table, chair, 2 wooden boxes, several crates and barrels, a chest, and odds and ends of armor, weapons, furniture, tableware, and so forth.
Oh, I will peek inside the chest.
Okay, the chest, you're looking in the chest,
Yay.
it is empty.
Can I see if it's like a false bottom?
Can you see what's...
I was just gonna investigate the chest, like do an investigation check and see if maybe there's like a false bottom or if there's like something. Probably not. But I rolled up to
All slab?
What's up?
Did you say on the floor? Or on the false bottom on the chest?
Yeah.
Okay, No, but you do with that check. You do kind of look around a little bit, and you find a loose stone in the floor, and in that stone, you peel it up. It's actually, you move the chest, and it's actually underneath there. Inside the stone floor is a hole, and it contains 1250 copper, 3. I'm gonna give you the value, but when you appraise it, it might change, and your charisma also. So 3, 250. Oh, sorry, that's gems. Two 100 copper gems. And you also find a large, like, earthenware jug that contains 4, looks like potions. Of watery coloration.
Well, I will show everything to the party. I guess if I'm in here with Karask, I'll pull out everything and show them what I found.
Yeah, you can do that. So that's like a total value of 2,200. Those weapons are getting expensive, man. The Hearthforge. That should help. So yeah, that's what's inside there.
Sounds good.
Cool. Sorry, guys, go for it.
I think down Kobold Fight Club again.
No, I use Kobold Plus or Goblin Fight Club.
I looked for Goblin. I don't see it anymore.
Here, I'll post 2 good ones. I haven't used Goblin in a while, but it's good.
Level 12. 4. And it's in the background. Maybe I'll just try to do it real quick. So far, I don't like the goblin one. I haven't figured out how to use it. Oh, you have to select sources. Okay, confirm. I got it. I don't know if it's mathing it right, but let me. Oh, here's Cumbold. There we go. Thanks, dude. I was not liking the other one.
So I had to go downstairs real quick.
That's okay. I'm just glad you had that link to Humboldt. That's way better. And the Goblin one's a little strange to me.
Yeah, that's like a last resort.
Yeah, it doesn't seem to be applying it to the way I want to. I guess I haven't figured out how to use it correctly, but okay. So I'm gonna type in experience points here for the last encounters. And that's for the apes and the keeper and the bugbears, all just divided evenly. Okay. Probably do a little bit more here and then call it a night. But is there anything else you want to explore for now? You want to go up north?
Yeah, my energy getting here, so I feel like I kind of took the room from me.
I'm good to move on. Are we waiting on somebody?
No, I thought everybody went AFK for a bit. I said could run for a little bit longer.
Yeah, it's up to you guys. I'm back putting the trash in.
I'm good for whatever.
Okay, maybe a few more, a little bit more,
All right.
5 or 10 minutes or so.
That sounds good. I'm fine with that.
Okay, so north it was or no?
Yeah.
North?
I thought we said North Hallway.
All right. Up in the north hallway, creeping along there, turns 90 degrees to the left. Take a peek around the corner. Looks like this hallway extends into a chamber. On the right, it turns and goes up north farther. The chamber looks like it has very weak light coming from it. Like almost so weak, like not really useful.
All right, I'll approach and just kind of peer around the corner.
Peering on.
Yeah, peering on.
Okay. Looks like there is some kind of excavation going on here.
Do you want
This
to?
might be what the dwarf was talking about.
Do you guys want to check it out?
Yeah.
All right, I'll enter the excavation site.
Okay, well, the north face of this area is simply being cleared. There are few tools scattered about, and that is pretty much it for this one. There is another one that extends this way, and similarly as well. Looks like there is new stonework here. So this one it's not lit. It's actually dark in here. And it's, a couple tools laying around.
Okay.
Looks like they're expanding here. Yep, it just looks like an unfinished job. Nobody currently working here.
Okay.
Does this look like normal stone or like normal cobblestone? Like, does it look like they're mining for something, or just look like they're making a path?
I don't know what that squeaker was, but my dog is now really freaking out.
As far as you can tell, it's being cleared, and the engineer said that they are expanding here. So he said that they're excavating new areas of the dungeon.
Cool.
Okay. So the light here gets really dim. I start moving you around. Craft, you can probably see clearly out to here. And you can probably see Sarkis a few feet out from you.
Okay.
So Karask, you might be able to spot what looks like a bed, some bedding, some furs, a table, and peering around the corner, two large giants of stone. They turn and then they just look at you.
Oh fuck! I walked right around the corner like an idiot.
Well, they just look at you. Kind of confused, a little startled, but not really alarmed. They just kind of look at you. And they watch your moves.
I will bow respectfully and slowly back out of the room.
And one more thing. When you walked in on them, you noticed that they were counting a hefty amount of copper coins.
I'm gonna say, have you heard the good news about beach volleyball?
You have a camp for that?
A camp? Yes.
The Good News Beach Volleyball Camp?
Yeah. Only good things happen there.
I would love to go, but I don't have the shorts to wear for it.
Ooh, Dave, can I, assuming I was able to actually crudely fashion a beach volleyball with a bear fur, can I, like, pass it to him and show him how to, like, pass it back so we don't get in trouble with the, dude again?
You want them to do something with the furs?
No. You can ignore the furs. I'm gonna take out the beach volleyball that I made, the volleyball that I made out of the,
Oh,
I'm gonna pass it to him and then just basically tell him to hit it back with his hands.
okay. They're kind of spread a little bit of this.
Yeah,
The joy
and
of
that
the
way
sport.
when he's hitting it, he's actually playing it, and that should hopefully appease the dude a little bit.
Okay. They kind of look at it like they're from a little confused, like the Blue Man Group or something, and they just sort of they take it. I don't think they quite get the concept, but they take it and then they start coming up with like interesting applications. So they try to roll it on the ground to see what it does. It rolls. They take out a rock to compare it with. They have like a smooth rock, and they do like bounce test. And they start to sort of just like explore the object somewhat. They grunt, they're not grunt, but they sort of communicate in giant to each other. And then when they're done, they bounce it back to you.
Cool. I'll show them. I'll like stand over here and I'll hit it to Karask or Karos and ask them to hit it back to me, and then I'll like show them what we're doing, and then I will pass it back to the giant and encourage him to hit it back.
Okay, and the first time it does it, it just bounces off one of their heads. And then the other one motions with his club to swing. The second time he hits it back so hard, it bounces off like 3 or 4 walls before it hits the ground. I hope he made it pretty sturdy because that could have broke it.
That's cool. I will basically motion good job and tell them they can keep it and to practice every day.
And at that, they kind of just eyeball and stare at you, seeing what you do.
Since when did Darren start playing a bard?
I'm just trying to make sure we don't get in trouble with the genie again.
Well, I just assumed you changed your class to bard since you've given everyone balls.
Should we leave?
Probably.
All right, if we go back. These are the stairs where we came in. There's a room, there's 2 rooms here. Well, there's 1 room here. Then there's this south hallway. And did we ever figure out what this was for? This pool of water?
Wait, there's no request that we go back up north so we can check it out.
Okay. Well, I'm good to go wherever, so.
I was actually gonna do the pool. I think I kind of want to make a beeline to this hallway because I'm really curious. Dave, can I investigate this area?
Yeah.
I mistyped it. There we go. That is 18.
Okay. So the wall seems to be flat and smooth and seems to be, I was going to say, if you rolled a 4, I was going to say, the wall just stares back at you. And, well, with the 18, it looks like construction here is stopped. There isn't anything. Is this perception or investigation?
Investigation.
Okay. So let's see, investigating the corridor for, well, let's see, it doesn't seem like, okay, so it doesn't seem like anybody has been in this spot in quite some time. There's no clues of like anybody moving anywhere or handprints. It seems relatively clean.
Okay. Oh, you know, for the water, I wonder if we can have one of Violet. We can send one of Kyle's shadows down and see if there's anything at the bottom of the well.
Yeah, that is water. That is
Well, as long as you guys protect me, I can sit down and meditate and control it up to 1,000 feet.
Yeah, I'll do that if you want to go ahead and check it out.
Sure. I believe I lost. Yeah, I lost my second token. But Dave, I'm gonna sit down and meditate, and then have my shadow wade its way into the center of that pool.
okay. Yeah, it's a dark pool. Yeah, we'll get your other token back. It's a dark pool, and does it stink? Or is it just an image that can kind of spawn wherever you want it to? I think that's what it is, right?
I don't think it has a scent. I mean, it could have a scent. I don't know. It's an interesting question.
He can attack, but I'm gonna say, for the purposes, it's sort of insubstantial. So he could probably just walk. You could probably just port it wherever you would want to. So then, in that case, you could project it. Yeah. So the stairs kind of just go down. If you want it to go down into the water, I'm sure your echo could do that. Or if you want it to be, I think it just needs like a solid. I think it needs a. No, you can port it in the air and then like trade places with it and then fall 30 feet, if I understand it correctly. Yeah, I'm just gonna say you can just put your shadow wherever you would want to locate it at.
Yeah, and if I like sit down and meditate, so basically my character is completely unaware of its surrounding.
Oh, that like Farsight thing. Okay.
Yeah, I can use it like Farsight to go pretty much anywhere except for, as of right now, Island himself is deaf, stupid, and blind.
So okay, so if you want to use your echo and keep going into the pool, you will go inside and notice that is roughly about 14 or 15 feet deep. There are, albino tadpoles, things like that. It gets kind of dark, but you can feel your way around to about, about 3 squares deep, so about 15 feet. I guess you can feel through your echo, or can you just see through it?
I can just see through it, but because I can attack from my echo, do you think I could like splash around to see if it disturbs anything?
Yeah, that's interesting.
You know what I mean? Like, do you think I could do that since I can attack?
Yeah.
To disturb the water to see if anything happens.
Yeah, okay. So it doesn't seem to be anything in the water itself. However, you do notice at the bottom, at the very center, there is a medium size, like maybe 3 by 4 foot outlet. So I guess if you could attack, maybe you could kind of feel around a little bit. So the main pool is about 14 feet deep, and then at the bottom there is an outlet. And you would notice, I guess you wouldn't be able to notice that it is finished stone, and it's been constructed, obviously. And it slants upward. So maybe it's on the side instead of the bottom.
All right, I'm gonna recall my shadow and then share all that information with the party.
Outlet, huh?
Leaf prepped underwater breathing.
Kind of curious what's in there, but I feel like it might be a little too dangerous for us to check out. Unless somebody's feeling brave.
I mean, if Dave lets my shadow and stuff swim underwater, I could go check it out. I have one more spawn left before a long rest.
Cool.
Wes, Greg, you want me to do that?
Sorry, I missed it. Did he say something about me?
Yeah, he said the Holy Avenger's down there.
Is it really?
Yeah, dude. But none of us can are able to really like touch it.
It said it needs the paladin to touch it. Otherwise, an evil witch will get angry.
All right. Well, I will should I purify the water?
Yeah, maybe a little some damage.
What's that? Should I take my armor off?
He just sinks like a rock with all of it.
Yeah, I mean that.
Guys, I got the sword. But
No, so I only used it echo and kind of explored and found the pool goes down 14 feet, but on the side there's a upward slanting what do they call it? A hole, an outlet, and it's constructed on purpose. So it looks like it feeds it could be feeding into here. It's like medium size outlet.
Yeah, if it feeds in, it probably comes from outside.
yeah, it's probably meant just to be a water source or bathing source or I don't know. All right, should we head south? I guess should we keep exploring?
Yeah, yeah. Let's check out the south hallway.
Cool. I'll follow you guys.
Put everybody in position there, and then we'll pick it up here next time.
Next time on Dragon Ball.
Yeah. Yeah, we'll pick up next time here.
Don't forget you need a 10-minute recap of what happened. for your 20-minute episode.
That's what I felt like this time. I was like, well, here we go. Oh, okay. Well, that's it for tonight, I guess. So, so you don't want the knight to fight alongside with you. You don't want the added D4 to attack. You don't want the D4 to saving those. Okay.
I mean, at least for the basement, we can revisit that when we go upstairs and fight the giant army.
He could level up with you. I'm not saying I made a character sheet. I didn't, though.
Rest in peace, Hoof.
Yeah, say if we can like level up down here, like metagame speaking, and then we can have them fight with us for the deadly encounters.
Okay, going south, huh? Okay, well.
Thanks, Dave.
I appreciate it, but it's fun.
Yeah, thanks, dude.
Oh, come on now.
No, it was intense.
I was excited when it's like, okay, the whole party's split up now. And like, oh, this is gonna be good.
I got ready to play this by watching the new Batman movie because Batman's a vengeance paladin.
Cool. I am going to skedaddle.
All right, buddy. See you later.
See you guys.
Later, man.
Yeah. I'm gonna catch up on these gifts real quick. Okay, we have that there elk.
Well, I wasn't expecting to do as well as we did this evening.
Yeah, I guess the really hard part is upstairs.
Dude, that picture looks awesome for the NPCs.
Oh, thanks, dude. Listen, Hero Forge just added where you can make a GIF out of your mini. So, and I don't know, it's awesome. There's so much stuff you can do with it now. Like they're adding layering for the armor pieces. It's awesome. It's worth $5. I think it's like $3 to $5 a month. You can cancel it whenever. But you said he kind of looks like Griffith, but an elf. So that's. Let me know if it needs changed.
Yeah, it's just the order of the platinum. I don't know if I shared that with everybody, but yeah, it's the order of the platinum knights, and yeah.
There's also I meant to tell Kyle, but we started working on there's a faction list on the Google Drive, Wes, if you have any factional information to put on there, just to try and keep track of the different groups in the D&D world. It's very, it's a super rough Excel sheet, but it just helps you keep track of the many different political groups in the world.
Are the twinkle toe gnomes on there?
No, but if you want to add them, they're on the Google Drive.
Oh no, they're secret. They're top secret.
And you got to add the mushroom people.
Yeah, do that. They're good. They're good
What-
people.
Whatever happened to my amazing armor that I gave Leaf, and then he just disappeared on us?
Ask them about it. Ask them about it. I will just say that it has come up, so.
Oh, it has?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I have it worked out, so he knows what to do with it. It needs some be refurbished. I put it that way, but it's pretty good.
I'm aware. We kind of, well, unless you changed it, we kind of designed the process together.
Mm-hmm. So we'll see what comes out of that. But yeah, anytime there's like a weapon or an armor, I just like, okay, I'm just gonna sit down and then, especially like that one, which was a little different. I just wrote down what it needs or what it requires. But in that case, it's something that's already mostly made, so there's a lot of the costs have been reduced and things like that.
Dude, I got the idea for that White Dragon scale armor from the first Baldur's Gate game for PC, because that's like the top druid armor that you can get in the game near end game.
It's ridiculous, but yeah. Oh,
You guys think we'll see Leaf again?
Who knows?
I do. I think he's probably hiding somewhere in plain sight. That's my thought.
he's stressed the whole time.
I got a surprise for you guys, but not yet.
Don't you love that?
What?
I said, don't you love that?
Love what?
Having surprises,
Oh yeah.
but it's not now is not the time.
I just want to give you a little teaser. Like Christmas time.
Okay, I'm gonna jump off here and peace out. So till next time, sayonara.
Later, man.
See you next
Thanks
week.
Good night.
again.